Hello, people of the internet. As you know, my name is Mr.Computer, and I'm the host of this channel. Today, and every single Tuesday, I'll be doing a Double Masters update, as Wizards of the Coast is leaking cards every Tuesday of the set. And I thought it'd be pretty fun with this channel to do an update every Tuesday of the cards so we all can see the cards. I know there are sites out there that have cards leaked that are not on the Wizards of the Coast page. I do know that. I will leave a link in the description for you guys can check it out if you want to, or you can watch me every Tuesday for the updates. Now, what is Double Masters, you may be asking? Well, Wizards of the Coast decided to bring back their Master Series. And like any other Master Series, there's going to be a bunch of pretty expensive reprints. Now, in the set, the cards would be legal in Modern, Pioneer, Commander, and just like any other Master sets, there are going to be some really expensive reprints. But here's the thing though, this Master Series is going to be really expensive to buy. How expensive? On August 7th, when it gets released, 3 packs will cost you $40. A box will cost you a little bit over $300. And the VIP edition will cost you about $100. And each card pack will contain 2 foils of a mythic or rare card, 8 foils of uncommons, and 9 foils of common cards. And then if you get the VIP edition, there will be 2 foil borderless cards, 10 full art basic lands. 2 of those lands will be foiled, and 2 double-sided foil tokens. And if you're planning on joining draft for this set, they have a special draft rule, meaning you may take 2 cards from each pack instead of 1, which is quite interesting. But then again, there's a lot of cards in each card pack and a lot of good stuff. So why don't we get started, shall we? Off to the whites. So it looks like they only have 1 white card they're releasing today, which is Boon Reflection, which is a pretty interesting white card reprint. 5 mana. If you would gain life, you gain twice as much. And it's an enchantment. Very nice. Blue. Ooh. Damn, Jace is coming back. Jace the Mind Sculptor. I wonder how much he's going to go down. Last time I checked, well, before this set was was announced, Jace was about, I think, $130, which this Planeswalker is a very expensive Planeswalker. I wonder how much he's going to go down. And then also for the other blue card, we got Thought Reflection, which is like the white card. If you draw a card, you draw another, pretty much. You double your card draw. Which actually, if you're playing Commander or Pioneer, Thought Reflection will probably go good with the Teferi Tutelage. Because with Teferi Tutelage, every time you draw a card, your opponent mills 2. Well, with this card, you're drawing 2 for every 1 you draw. So you're doubling the amount of cards your opponent mills. In black, let's see, we got, Margaret of the Abyss. At the beginning of each player's upkeep, destroy target non-effect creature, and it can't be regenerated. Yeah, that's an okay reprint. Not like anything like special really. Red. Ooh, Grim Lavamancer. For red, you can exile 2 cards from your graveyard, and this card does 2 damage to any target. So it's 1 red for 1/1. That's a pretty nice reprint. Pretty nice. You see, Champion of Lamhold, the double green 1 mana for 1/1. This is actually gonna be a nice reprint. Creatures with power less than this card can't block creatures you control. So, and whenever another creature enters the battlefield and you're going under your control, this gets bigger. So if you can make this with, say, an 8/8, just make champion an 8/8, pretty much all your stuff is unblockable. Until you get rid of it, of course. Ooh, doubling season now. That's a really nice really nice reprint. Double the amount of counters and double the amount of tokens. That's a really nice. Same thing with exploration. I actually wanted to get one of these cards for my deck, but this is actually a pretty expensive card. I think it was somewhere around, I think, $80 or more. I have to double check. I know exploration was a really expensive card, because I'm pretty sure it's gonna go down because of this. You play an additional land on your turn. Just can't remember price. I just remembered I wanted one of these, but I couldn't get it because of how expensive it was. Reclamation Sage. Destroy an artifact or enchantment. That's a pretty nice reprint. Terrasondon, the elephant. When it enters the battlefield, you may destroy up to 3 target non-creature permanents. For each permanent put into the graveyard, its controller creates a 3/3. It's pretty nice removal. Planeswalker removal to start destroying a bunch of planeswalkers is that. Pretty nice. Off to the multicolored, which to me, I like multicolored cards. In Commander, in Standard and all of that, I usually like playing multicolored. I usually don't stick with one color. Usually. The reason why I'm saying that is because I do have some decks that are monocolored. Ooh, Atraxa. That's a nice reprint. The double proliferator. Well, I mean proliferator at each end stuff. That's a really nice reprint. I haven't seen this in a long time. I know this card is not really that expensive, and actually I do own one. It's a nice reprint nonetheless. You haven't seen this guy in a long time. Ooh, Kala of the Vast. That's a nice one too as well. Actually, my friend has a commander deck built around her, which is pretty nice because whenever she attacks, you may put an angel, demon, or dragon from your hand onto the battlefield, tapped and attacking, which you can get some really big, ridiculous stuff out with her. And she's only 4 mana too. And we got Shaman. Actually, I'm not really gonna try. I don't really know how to pronounce this card. Sorry. I'm just bad at it. But whenever it enters the battlefield, you may return an artifact from your graveyard to the battlefield, which is a nice effect, and this is a pretty nice reprint, I would say. It's kind of like a pretty much only useful for artifact players, pretty much. going to call this. Now that's a reprint. Karn Liberated, I would say this. That is a reprint. He's also a very expensive card, like Double Ring Season, which Double Ring Season is actually another, like I would call, a great reprint. Same do his Expiration, another great reprint. He has a +4 ability where you make a target player exile cards from their hand, which could be your hand or your opponent's hand, doesn't matter. And then -3, you exile any permanent on the field. And keep in mind, he starts at 6 loyalty, and then it's -14, which is probably the I win the game, well, pretty much. You reset the whole entire game, so the game goes back, all the way back to like Mulligan. But there's a catch. Anything you exile with Karn comes under your control at the beginning of that game. So yeah, you get to start the game with stuff on your field while your opponents have to rebuild. And yeah, that's actually kind of evil. I know one of my buddies from college, he had a Sissy deck where pretty much this is what he would did. Let's get Karn out, use Karn's ability. He would get a bunch of cards out that allow him to activate Planeswalker abilities again and over again, and you make it so he could activate Karn abilities infinite amount of times. Which there's a way to do I can't remember the combo, but it has to do with the Chainveil and a couple of other cards. But we make it so Karn could be activated infinite times, exile everyone's hands and everyone's board, reset the game, and he has all of that stuff on the field. Yeah, we all pretty much, me and a bunch of other people who have ever played against that deck, we just scoop. Yeah, no. Especially since he found out a way to activate Karn infinite amount of times, get rid of everything, reset the game. That's dumb. But that's a nice reprint though. Ooh, oh, whoa, whew. Blightsteel is coming back. The 11/11 Infect with Trample and Indestructible. Now, if I remember correctly, with Infect, if you take 10 or more Infect, you lose. So, this is a one-shot, one-kill card. That's a really nice reprint. Conjurers calls it at the beginning of your end step. You may exile a creature you control and return it. Pretty much that's going to be useful for ETB type players. Engineer Explosives, which has Sunburst. If you don't remember what Sunburst does, it's when this card enters the battlefield. This card enters the battlefield with a charge counter on it for each mana spent to cast it. So if you spend 1 mana to cast it, it comes with 1 counter. If you spend, I don't know, 20, it comes with 20 counters. But you may pay 2, sacrifice the explosive, and destroy each non-land permanent with converted mana cost equal to the number of counters on it. That's a pretty okay reprint. I know that this one's not really that much. It's not really that expensive. But it's very situational too. It's a pretty situational because you only need destroy cards with equal to the amount of charge counters on it. So if you say you're trying to get rid of, I don't know, Karn, you put 7 counters on here, but then Karn disappears because either someone else got rid of it, or B, he ulted. In that case, you just lose the game. But if Karn disappears, this card just sits there unless someone has a bunch of level 7s running around. Expiration map, A pretty good land thatch for one drop. This gets reprinted a lot, so then again, it's also common. Lux Canyon, which is pretty nice. You put a charge counter on it, and then remove 3 counters from it to destroy a permanent. It's kind of a slow. This is very slow. It's a slow removal spell, unless you're playing counters. So like if you're playing Atraxa, that would go good with that. This card will go with that deck. Oh, not not really good reprint is Mana Crypt. A 0-drop. Pretty much you get 2 free mana. And at the only downfall is at the beginning of your upkeep you flip a coin. If you lose 3 life. That's a I think a $200 card last time I checked, which is probably gonna go down. Of course, I won. Okay, so the group that I used to play with for Commander, got one of the guys got lucky, like extremely lucky, pulled us out of the card pack. He pulled it out, put it in his deck, and he won the games. Which was very unfortunate. Was he lost the game because of Mana Crypt. It was pretty funny because he, if I remember correctly, he played it on turn 1, and he kept losing the coin flip. So, and he lost a bunch of life, and he just died to it, which is pretty funny. This is a double-edged sword, pretty much. Sculpting Steel enters pretty much as a copy of any artifact on the battlefield. That's pretty nice. Sunforge, that's a nice reprint. I know this is not that expensive because I think I had like multiple copies of this at once. But you pay a red and white, and you search your library for any 4 or less converted mana cost instant card, and you just play it. Interesting enough, Sunforge, when you use his ability, the card, if I remember correctly, can't be countered because it doesn't go on the stack. If I remember, it just happens. Ooh, Sword of War and Peace. That's a really nice. That's another really good reprint. Protection from red, white, and whenever the equipped creature deals damage, you do damage equal to the number of cards in your hand, and you gain 1 life for each card. That's pretty nice. Worm Coil. This is actually let's see, I think this is actually one of my favorite artifacts. It's because when it dies, it transforms into 2 creatures. So someone board wipes. Oh, nope. I get 2 creatures because you board wipe. Granted, they're both 3/3s, but hey, 3 creatures. We'll see what we got for lands, besides, of course, basic lands. Blink Moth, pretty nice. It comes out 1/1 flyer, in case you need it. Let's see. Glimmer Void. At the beginning of the end step, if you don't control no artifacts, you sacrifice it, so only really good with artifact decks. Are they reprinting? Yeah, they are. So they're reprinting the Urza's set, the set land. All 3 are actually pretty nice if you can get them all on the battlefield, because they all just produce 1 colorless mana. But if you control all 3 each produce 2 colorless mana. So you got 2, 4, 6 mana right there from 3 lands. You get 6. Pretty nice reprints. And I guess that's it. I guess that's all the cards Wizards decided to put out for this Tuesday. Well, don't forget to catch me next Tuesday, as I will do another Double Masters update, and I will see you guys in the future. Bye bye. It's caught in the crossfire. It's caught in the crossfire.